think those situations really come to the forefront. But when, I got through it, like I've been able to navigate it. And I think because of the things that were put in place already, counseling, journaling, working out, like I got back to all the main things for me and not allowing, like the other thing is like, I realized that I need to show up for myself before I show up for others, as we talked about earlier. And that became front and center. So I began to really think through, like, what is it that I, if my funeral were today, what would I want my kids to remember? That's one reason why I even started my podcast was, I was listening to a song and it talked about like, essentially, this person not remembering the voice of the individual who is most important to them. And I thought, I want my kids to remember me. I want to give them something to remember me by. So it's like, my desire isn't just to be heard and seen and known. It's essentially, I have things to say, I have thoughts to give, but I want my children to have a remembrance ultimately.
I think also, I think a better way to say it is you want them to remember you, not just to simply remember you, but to have a piece of you, a legacy of some sorts that gives them a step better than you did, right?
Exactly.
To know a little bit of that. Like, I think that poses, I wrote this down. I think it poses a great question for us all, imagine it's a tough one that, but I encourage, I'm going to do it later. So there you go.